Hello and welcome to Northeast today's live session with me, Deboshri. Today, for our evening session, we have with us Khuman Nongyai. He recently starred in the Netflix original movie Meenakshi Sundareshwar as Diganta. The film features in lead roles Sanya Malhotra and Abhimanyu Dassani, and we'll get to know all about Khuman in our today's session. So to know more about him, stay tuned. And if you have any questions, do ask right away in the comment section. And so without making our guest wait any longer, let's give him a very warm welcome. Welcome, Kuman. Welcome to Northeast today's live session. We are so pleased and so excited to have you. And congratulations
Thank
on your
you.
film, by the way. It was
Thank
it
you.
was
Thank you.
really
Thank you,
nice.
Debushri.
Are
Thank you,
you welcome?
Debushri.
And
And thank you, Notice today, for allowing me to come, giving me this opportunity to come here and be in this
yeah,
interview.
it's really nice. It's always so nice to see someone from the Northeast, in big screen doing it so well. We are all very proud of you. Just want to let you know that we're very, very happy to see you and really want to see you in future projects in a big screen. And so before we proceed with our questions, we'd like to show you a video that we have made on your journey up until now. Would you like to see that first?
Definitely, definitely. I'm excited to see that. Please.
Okay. Okay, let's dive into the video.
Khuman Nongyai is an actor who recently debuted in the Netflix movie Meenakshi Sundareshwar. There he played a character named Diganta, a friend of the lead actor in the film. Meenakshi Sundareshwar is a 2021 Indian Hindi language romantic comedy film directed by Vivek Soni and produced by Dharmatic Entertainment, and it's a Netflix Originals production. It was released on November 5th, 2021, digitally on Netflix. The film features Bollywood actors Sanya Malhotra and Abhimanyu Dassani in lead roles. Hailing from Assam's town Silchar, Khuman spent most of his life in Numaligarh. Diganta, portrayed by Khuman, is an Assamese guy who is a friend and a colleague of Sundareshwar, played by Abhimanyu Dassani in the film. Khuman Nongyai has also spoken about how hailing from the northeast and having an oriental face made it tough to get work, but he did not give up and finally landed on this big Netflix project. He believes times are changing, and with the rise of OTT platforms, more people are experimenting and bringing in more diversity in the entertainment industry.
Welcome again to Northeast today's session.
It was
Thank you.
lovely to see that video.
Thank
Lovely, lovely. Thank you. Really sweet.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for attending our today's session as well. So, tell us, how because you studied, correct me if I'm wrong, you studied BTech, right? And
Yes,
yeah,
I studied BTech in Punjab. I did my schooling here in DPS Numaligarh, then
all
went to
right.
Punjab, worked in Delhi for some time, then
Hmm.
decided to be an actor, moved to
Okay.
Bombay. That's it.
And did you always want to be an actor? Because most people these days are scared from switching to a full-time job to a part-time job because of the stability of. There are many reasons, and you took a full
Yes,
360-degree turn from engineering to to acting. So,
yes,
what was? Tell us of the behind the lens story.
yes. It's kind of it's simple. See, I just tell people like explore.
Hmm.
I have been exploring things throughout my life. From participating in co-curricular activities to playing every sports. I've done almost everything. Back in school,
Hmm.
in college, being coordinators and all.
Right.
So when I was so I just what I how I transformed myself was like I focused. I gave an opportunity to myself, like give
Hmm.
an inner perspective. to myself and decided, like, hey, what can I do with my life? Am I going to be just doing this thing? I question. You have to question yourself.
Yeah.
Follow your instinct. That's how I followed. I decided, no, I won't be doing this thing entire life. And
Hmm.
when I took some notes, from my life, and I decided I was checking out what can I do with my life, where I should go, where I can
Right.
utilize my talents.
Hmm.
I don't know. I didn't want it to be wasted. That's why when I saw, okay, acting. I've been doing acting,
Hmm.
like my first act was, I think, when I was 7, 8 years old. You know, I
Yeah.
look back. I decided, oh, then I did this, I did that. Why not focus? Why not try this career called acting? Decided
Hmm.
one day. I decided, call my mom, just went ahead without any thoughts. That's it. Simple. मैं ज़्यादा
Okay.
सोचता नहीं ये
And
सब
like,
बारे में, कि एक बार मैंने सोच लिया तो सोच लिया, उसके बाद मैं नहीं सोचता.
तो मतलब आपको डर नहीं लगा बिकॉज मोस्ट पीपल वुड बी स्केयर्ड, इट्स अ टेरिफाइंग प्रोसेस. तो लोगों को बहुत डर लगता है नौकरी छोड़ने में फुल टाइम, फिर भी आपने फ्रॉम एन इंजीनियर टू एन एक्टर, तो आपका जर्नी कैसा
Yes,
रहा अब
I
तक?
get it. It's been tough. It's been honestly been tough. And yes, I was scared. But the thing is that I make my mentality very strong. That's how I prepare myself like that. I'm a very competitive person. People often leave, मतलब ऐसे ही छोड़ के आ जाते हैं बिना any preparation के, कि क्या. What I do is I prepare my head already, like, मुझे क्या क्या difficulties मिलने वाले हैं, क्या क्या struggles होने वाले हैं. Will I be able to handle it? If not, you have to think, if I quit, what can make me push again? That kind of thought process you need to have. That's how I did. People told me, hey, do your job and try at the same time. I was, no, I'm not going to put my legs on two boats. I'm going to just sit on one boat and I'm going to just go for it. That's how I decided.
Yeah. And like, were
That's it.
your friends and family like very supportive of your decision?
uh, at initially they doubt me, like, it's not easy, like as you said, from northeast hardly you see anyone, being
Right.
there, giving that name. So even my parents, like, my friends of my parents, they told them, like, hey, are you sure your son is living like that? My parents also used to, that peer pressure is there, that society pressure is there. But then still they supported me. I'm very grateful to them. They believed in me. They knew that I will be doing something good with my life. And they supported me even financially at this age. They supported me
Yeah.
back then. And I'm very glad and thankful, really, really. And my friends from my college, from my school, they are always there. I know that they are always there, always supporting me, they're cheering for me. I love them from my heart.
और मतलब आपका जब मूवी निकला, सबको पता चला कि you'll be starring in, उसके बाद like सबका रिएक्शन कैसा था?
Everyone was super excited. They couldn't believe that I was there on screen, like, for a movie. I'd done a couple of ads back then, but still, making mark into a movie is a big thing. It's not
Yeah.
easy to grab those opportunities. So, I'm glad. And they, all of them texted me. I was bombarded with all so many beautiful text messages and all from my friends and families. And it was
Right.
nice. It was really felt. I feel that it's a very pleasant feeling, when they are proud of you.
Of course, it's an amazing feeling. And like, do your friends or those people who are like doubting you come up to you now saying, "Oh my God, like it's a big thing which you did." Like we
Yes,
mentioned, we
yes.
very few people from the Northeast, make it in the big screen. We see in Bollywood, or if we see, they are given to stereotypical roles. So, matlab, do people
Correct.
come up to you now?
Yes, that has been there always, with the stereotypical, they typecast, that kind of role I get. But then I made sure that, no, I won't be doing that kind of roles. I made sure, even if I have no work for 2 years, 3 years, I'm okay. But I'm going to do what I want to do. So, that's how I mean, as I said, the mental strength has to be there. There are times when you'll question, यार कर लेता हूँ, पैसा नहीं है, काम कर लेता हूँ थोड़ा सा, ये कर लो जो भी हो. But no, I was like, ठीक है यार, रोटी सब्जी खा के मैं जिंदा, पानी पी के जिंदा रहना है, रह लूंगा. But I'll do my work what I want. So that's how it started. And I tried my best to live up to that. That's what I
Huh.
did. It's
That's really motivational and inspiring to, so many people give up in between beach में छोड़ देते because of the fear of
yes,
and doubts within themselves, but you carried on. That's really brave of you. तो आप Khuman, आप originally Assam से हो, like you were
yes,
from Silchar, you spent your life half your time, like lifetime in Numaligarh.
mm,
So आप
yes.
बताओ मतलब Numaligarh to Silchar to Mumbai का journey कैसा था, और like how was it growing up in Assam?
It was fun. With my friends in Assam, it's always great fun. I was very naughty. I was always, बचपन से ही मैं बहुत शरारती था. कुछ भी कर लेता
Hmm.
था. घर के बाहर ही हमेशा रहता था. घर में आने का नाम
Hmm.
नहीं लेता था. हमेशा खेलना कूदना बस यही चलता रहता था. Back back
Hmm.
then, I don't think mobile games were that much, but then, always into sports. As I said, football
Yeah.
खेलता रहता. मैं सुबह के 6 बजे से लेकर रात के 9 बजे तक फुटबॉल खेलता था.
Right.
That's how it was.
Hmm.
So then कॉलेज गया. कॉलेज में भी वही हाल चल रहा. पढ़ाई के साथ साथ आई वाज ऑलवेज इनटू को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज. ऑलवेज डांसिंग करता था. कॉम्पिटिशन्स. कोई कॉम्पिटिशन छोड़ता नहीं था. मुझे बस
Hmm.
वो एक्साइटमेंट, मुझे वो चैलेंजेस मुझे पसंद थे. पढ़ाई
Hmm.
ठीक है, बट फिर भी मुझे वो सब अट्रैक्ट करते थे हमेशा.
Right.
Mumbai, when I went,
Same.
it was
Hmm.
really, really. It was not easy actually. I knew no one in Mumbai, anyone whom I could talk to, or मैं आ रहा हूँ. But then somehow I found one friend of mine, was my junior in college. His name is
Hmm.
Aditya, and he just told me, he just said me, bro, just come, I'm there. उसके भरोसे मैं चला गया. तुरंत अगले
Oh.
रात ही मैं चला गया बॉम्बे. Thanks to him,
Okay.
I got this. That was the first struggle, that कहाँ रहना है, because I never were, it's easy to say हाँ चल लेंगे मुंबई में, होटल में रह लेंगे, but then you have to know किधर जाना है, कहाँ पे, the
Hmm.
epicenter कहाँ पे काम मिलता है. Similarly, it was
Hmm.
very tough. Then after that, जब मुझे वहां पहुंच के मुझे ये ढूंढना था कि काम किधर मिलेगा. I had to go. हमेशा ट्रेन में जाना पड़ता था या गाड़ी लेके जाना पड़ता था. सुबह निकल के रात को पहुंचता हूँ घर पे.
Hmm.
ऐसे होता था. बहुत मैंने हर दरवाजे खटखटाए हैं मुंबई में. फॉर एवरी प्रोडक्शन हाउस, एवरी कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर्स, आई हैव नॉक्ड एवरी डोर, आई कैन से.
Hmm. And but
दैट्स
still
हाउ
it
माय
it turned out really well, and you're doing really well. Just want to let you know that. And also मतलब आपका ये मूवी को छोड़ के आपका हमने दूसरा ads भी दिखा हुआ है. Really, I'd like to request our technical team. I've seen actually a Netflix ad
ओके.
of yours. I think that was really interesting of मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता, if I'm not wrong. And
यस.
let's see it on the screen first. We'll talk about it a bit more after that.
ग्रेट.
So what are you watching?
House of Cards, अंधाधुन, Black Mirror, BoJack Horseman, मर्द को
Sorry.
दर्द नहीं होता.
That was really funny and catching. Like, when did you do that? Before or after the movie?
No, it was way long back. 2019, I guess I did that, and I did this movie 2021. So the coincidence part is that you see the मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता. The hero, I mean the actor, the lead actor is
Yeah,
Abhimanyu
Abhimanyu
Dassani,
Dassani.
and
Yeah.
my first movie, Netflix movie, is with
Hmm.
Abhimanyu Dassani. So it
Yeah,
was very funny.
great.
I shared with him. I shared this story with him. He was like, "Wow, what a surprise!"
Nice. Also, like, tell us about a few projects that you have done before this movie.
Like before this movie, I had done only ads. For a
Okay.
year, I had done only ads. By the end of 2019, December, I got this first movie. I got this project, Meenakshi Sundareshwar. Before that, only ads. Like I've done Swiggy ads. I've done ads on Google, a Google app, then Netflix, then IDFC Bank, and many Policy Bazaar. I've done a couple of ads. But then I was very choosy, and the ad world, I'm very choosy. I don't. They offer me a lot of ads, but then I don't do everything because I'm very particular about what I want.
Right. So,
उसके बाद ही मैंने ये किया है.
That movie came. Okay, nice. And
Yeah.
for our next question, we would actually like to show you a picture, and tell us
Oh,
about, like, isn't this Ranveer Singh? Tell us about what was happening here.
yes, yes. Ranveer Singh. This was our my first this was he's a plus level actor.
Right.
If I if
Hmm.
I if I say, working with him was really a pressure. Before I
Hmm.
was casted. I was like fully nervous. When I saw him walking down, I was very nervous. But the moment we came onto set, and he's very energetic. He's always pumped up with, he's always excited for his work. He was
Right.
very nice and humble. He even took care of me. He's very sweetheart, you can
That's
say.
really.
He made sure that, he called up the makeup guy, and he said like, hey, make sure he's looking good. I need to see his, make sure
Oh,
his
that's
eyes
really
are, coming on. He made sure that I was like, wow, surprised.
nice.
This picture that you see, this
Hmm.
with the glass, if you see that, this was he
Yeah.
suggested me, like, "Hey, why don't you come close to me? If you stay far." I was supposed to do initially while standing up. I was supposed to deliver my dialogue while standing up.
Hmm.
Then he
Hmm.
came. He suggested me this. Uh, what do you call it?
Oh, that you do it
Just
like
come
this. Huh.
approach me. Yes, yes, yes. Get creative,
Huh.
give that moment.
Huh.
Lovely, lovely,
That's
lovely.
a
Even
really
this,
nice shot.
the dance part
Yeah.
he did this dance part he did like that. It was really nice. It
Hmm.
was all fun. I didn't expect him to do that.
Hmm.
Very
And or
supportive.
आपको अगर that's really nice. Actually, most people wouldn't expect that. तो आप अगर मतलब have you ऐसे आप आमने सामने have you met any other A-listers, like, now that you are living there and you have worked in so many ads with Ranveer Singh, like, आपको नर्वस नहीं फील होता, मतलब ऐसे जब इतने बड़े बड़े इतने एक्सपीरियंस स्टार्स जब आते हैं आपके साथ एक्ट करने तब?
Yes, yes, it's always that nervous thing is there, because I have looked up when you're working. You have looked up to them. You have seen their works. They have so much experience behind them. Behind the screen. But the thing is that, as I said before, my I play with my mind. I say that don't be nervous. Be focused. No, because there's this thing inside me that I need to prove them that yes, I'm a good actor. That kind
Okay.
of mentality I have. I
Hmm.
always focus on that. So that's why I prepare myself. Hey, there's no time to be nervous. There's no time to be, to give up, or like, don't run away. Face it, face it. So what? There's nothing. You're not going to lose anything. The thing
Right.
only you, and that's what happened. Ranveer Singh complimented me. He said it, you're very good. He was surprised with my dialogue delivery and all, like, that kind of. And we
Hmm.
had a long chat with him, with the director, sir, Karan sir
Huh.
Prasad. That's what. And I right now I'm sharing space. Right now where I'm shooting for a web series. There's Mukesh Tiwari sir. I met Vinay Pathak sir. They're fun. I know it's overwhelming to see when you meet them, but then once you play, once you focus, and once you're just yourself, you know it becomes easy, very easy. And just be focused, deliver what you're supposed to do. That's it.
Right. Also, Akhwan, I'd just like to tell you something, like, bring to your notice that there are people commenting, and they would really like if you reply to this. We have Bengyanuka hello, and Kanta Mutum. She has written. He has written something in Manipuri.
Yeah.
I just go like all
Yes.
the best regards. I know a little bit of Manipuri myself, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
great. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
yes,
from
thank
Jiba.
you.
I get you know a little bit. Do you know Manipuri as well?
Yes, yes, I can speak Manipuri, I can speak Assamese, I can speak
That's right.
Nangavis too, English, Hindi ke
Oh, wow,
alawa.
that's really impressive. So, like, why have you ever thought of acting in like Manipuri or Assamese films?
Yeah, I always thought of, but the thing is that, what do you call that opportunity, it's very rare. It's, what do you call, it's there. If I try, I never tried it, but I wanted to do. But then I thought that would be that would be more tougher than getting into Bollywood, I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
I didn't know about
because
that.
because I feel it's really tough. The artists from Assam and Manipur are top class. Their actings are like, it's just that it doesn't get the media coverage, but if you see active
Yeah,
as an artist,
we have some brilliant
top
artists
class
over here.
artist, brilliant artist. Like that's what. So that's why I attempted Bollywood much easier.
And if you get, so for instance, that's this just hypothetical question. If you get approached
Okay.
by any Manipuri director, so would you be up for the project?
Yes, definitely. If the story's lineup is good, if there's a
Hmm.
depth in the character, definitely I'll try. I love characters which have, that there's a graph in them. That's one
Hmm.
I love to play. If they'll give me, then I'm sure I'll do it.
Acha. Do you want to say something in Manipuri too? Or your all people watching
Uh,
from Manipur?
okay. Maya ambu khoramjari and what do you call, and thank you. Kari hai kani ate. Thank you hai ke ate.
Hmm.
Punang mayam na punang nungsijaw pinarakpase yam thongwai de singna khoramjari.
Okay,
That's
I
all. I'll give
understood
it
a
very
little
simple.
bit.
I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. I'll just stay there.
Yeah. I understand a little bit. I just know now to say like I Manipuri khangi, khar khangi. I
Oh,
too know how to say a little bit. And also, like enough about that. Like coming to now the movie that you have done,
yes.
Meenakshi Sundareshwar.
Sundaresh.
So
Sure. Mm.
yeah, Sundareshwar. So uh, uh, could you tell us about how was your experience work? No, first tell us how did you like when did you plan to audition for the movie and everything?
It was I was doing one web series, and
Okay.
suddenly the casting director of this film, he called me up and he said like Kuan, this character for you, and I would love you to audition for it. I said surely, and he said that it's for a Netflix film, and it's Dharmatics, which is a uh, production, which is a branch of Dharma Films. So I was like, okay, sure, why not? You don't get this opportunity every day. I said, and then when I read the script, that's when I realized, wow, they made sure that the character is not too stereotypical. It's not like it's not a typecast kind of thing. And that's when I love the
Right.
character, and I'm like, surely, why not? Why not? Then I gave my audition, like 2020. I gave my audition,
Okay.
2020. Then we were supposed to start. Then suddenly this COVID pandemic started. That's when we stopped it. Then again we started in 2021. That's how it happened.
Okay. And you have been shooting this since last year.
Yeah, I was shooting by end of 2020 till 2021. I think we went. Yeah.
Okay. And like we know, we have Sanya Malhotra and Abhimanyu Dassani in the film, who have done pretty like वो लोग भी recently start किए कुछ साल पहले, but they have also done really good work, and they are also
Yes.
like great actors. So how was your experience working with them?
Great. They are fun. They're jolly. You don't expect them to be so cool with you. Abhimanyu was fun. The first time I met him for script reading and all, he was very sweet, nice. Then after that, once we came onto set, I can say most of the time I was chilling in his vanity. you know,
Okay.
we used to talk. Fun. We had a fun time. Sanya, I met couple of times. I just shared one scene during this making of the song dance sequence.
Okay.
Yeah, I met
Oh
her.
yeah,
I
where
met
she
her there.
was
But before that,
that's a part.
yeah, yeah, that's what. So I met her a couple of times, but she's fun. The character that is shown out there, it totally resembles her. It was fun. They were great. They were great. Awesome actors. Awesome actors.
And like tell us about your character. You portrayed Diganta, an Assamese guy who is like Abhimanyu's roommate, and you four of you guys are staying together in this
Yes.
flat while doing your
Yes.
internship. So tell us about your character a little more.
Diganta is a
How did
character.
you get into character?
Okay. See, when we read the script, when we see the characters, there's every director has a mind how this character is. They picturize. Then we need to make sure. But once we read the script, once I go into detailing of Diganta, I need to make sure what are the nuances that it can. If it's told that it's an Assamese guy. Now I need to make sure. Okay, what how an Assamese guy will behave, react first time. All this home you need to do in homework. It might be a very simple thing. Today someone might say, hey, act like a beggar. People will do like, behave like that beggar, but no, they're different kind of beggars. Similarly, I had to make sure what kind of Assamese guy this has to be. The tone, the pitching, how he'll speak. We had discussion for this also with sir and all. That okay, because I didn't want there are Northeast Assamese guys who are very bubbly and very high pitching voice. I didn't want to make that. So
Yeah.
those details I had to make sure what I throw, what I put in, I had to scratch out. That's how I made this Diganta into.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that Diganta ka, like his Hindi accent wasn't like some stereotypical Hindi accent that we see in
Yes.
most Indian movies, like
Yes.
Northeastern's ka
Yes.
hota hai, like
Yes.
Sabji, and as if we don't know how to speak Hindi properly. That's our mother tongue, but
Yes.
you
Yes.
portrayed it really well and did justice to the character. I just want to say, and throughout, it
Thank
was
you.
watching Diganta was a really chill buddy of his. It was really fun watching the four of you together,
Yes.
the bond you guys shared.
Yes.
Also, for our next question, we actually have a few first shots of your from the movie, which I believe are
Okay.
from when Abhimanyu walks in during the internship, and all of you are sitting there for the orientation program of
Got
your
it.
new internship. So, yeah, I'd like to request our technical team to show the picture on the screen. And could you tell us, like, share मतलब इसके मेकिंग में क्या चल रहा था, क्या हो रहा था वहाँ पे, आप behind the scene का story please बताइए हमें.
So behind the scene, it was like there were multiple camps for this for the reaction shots to be made. Then Joe, this was really happening. Okay, this was my real face when I tasted it for the first time. They took that shot right now for this because it was really Karela asli Karela ka juice था ये.
What?
या ये
Really?
असली सबको वही मिला
Oh
सबको
my
यही मिला
God.
वी टोल्ड वी रिक्वेस्टेड सर ये सब क्यों इतना मुश्किल से क्यों गुजरना है कुछ और कर
Yeah.
लेते लाइक कीवी कीवी का जूस रख देते या फिर कुछ भी ग्रीन एप्पल का बट दे वर सेइंग नो विवेक सर
Authentic
टेस्ट
reaction.
सो yeah Vivek sir no बहुत वो particular है अपने like he knew what he wanted even the color you see for that color see we could have got that color using artificial color and all but we wanted to drink so he really wanted to show us drinking and all for the shot so he made sure no if we try another you know thing like apple or kiwi the color won't be like वो convincing नहीं होगा now that when you see it's a really convincing color
Yeah.
that's Karela juice for sure. Anyone who drinks at home Karela, there are people who drink Karela juice. So if they see, they know that oh yes, ये सच में Karela juice है.
Your reaction is really
वो-
funny here.
that was I was Karela juice पी के तो यही हो रहा है. They were behind the scene like after the shot, Abhimanyu was telling me like bro पी के दिखा कर सकेगा क्या? He was challenging us. I'm like नहीं भाई नहीं होगा मेरे से.
But like also आप सभी को उसने मतलब उन्होंने शूट पे करेला का जूस ही दिया था.
हाँ सबको even those artists behind back everyone was having Karela ka juice, real Karela juice.
Wow, that's really authentic. And also,
Yes.
like this shot that we see on screen right now, like tell us
Yes,
about
yes.
this because throughout the movie there was this love story of Abhimanyu and Sanya, and then there were the four of you. It was really fun watching, this chill buddies making it in Bangalore. So tell us about this as well.
This scene ये सीन टफ था ये सच में रात में हम लोग ने शूट किया था वो भी you can see it's a terrace हवा
Yeah.
इतनी चल रही थी ठंड भी था it was during I guess December I guess during winters we were shooting
Okay.
and we know because and we can't wear cold like jackets and all why because Bangalore we made sure that it's like Bangalore temperature climate kind of thing we had to show
Right.
that because it's normal so ये सीन्स करते करते हम लोग को रात कम पूरा सुबह तक हम लोग ने ये शूट किया था till dawn
Oh my God.
it was
Okay.
really but fun it was और ऊपर से they're great memories. I can't tell everything. I can't reveal everything.
Yeah.
There's so many things that happened behind the set. But yeah, this was fun. Yeah, I remember this. Even those other scenes we did here only.
Okay. Oh, so you shot like the simultaneous, and this was the part. This was the part where you are forced. You first introduce yourself, and
Yes, yes.
the to Abhimanyu.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what.
So
So
when was
like,
this shot? How, like, what was happening?
this, this was I guess second day or third day when we were shooting. Then this Diganta, this character Diganta had to like that kind of thing, because this Diganta knew already what he came late kind of thing. So our reaction had to be, and that's funny when Sai comes in, with the Tolia ke saath, we had to make sure that it was very funny. All of this we were laughing like hell, back then.
Yeah.
Our gestures were supposed to be like, like left, right, what is going on?
And how was it like
Nice.
while acting with the other two actors? This was like I've seen like when I was watching the movie, I saw he walks in and the other guy goes ki koi mar gaya hai kya and something like that. It was really funny.
It was really
So
funny. They have great,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
The character that the Sai is being played by my close friend Chetan, and the PVR is being played by Danishu. So they're two great buddies of mine. Like I still talk. We were chatting. We always chat around. You know, even with Abhimanyu, I chat with Abhimanyu too. He's great. We always talk. We talk about it's been great how, and they're currently busy with their own works, but they're fun. I'll be meeting them soon once I'm back to Bombay. Yeah, see, this one behind the scene. This was when we were dancing, and after during the dance. Yeah.
Oh, at yeah, or during the birthday party shot.
Yes. Behind the scenes, हम लोग shot ऐसे ही चलो, because we don't wear like this in your real life. So कर लेते हैं, पहन लेते हैं, चलो एक मार, all the expressions, जितना भी weird expressions दे सकते थे हमने दिया. उसमें से मैंने सिर्फ 2 अपलोड किए हैं. ऐसे बहुत सारे हैं.
Oh, I've seen,
Weird.
yeah. So, आप सब तो reveal नहीं कर सकते. We understand that, but
हाँ
could
हाँ
you
हाँ.
share some fun memories during the filming of the movie with us?
There was, if you remember this scene, like where this where Abhimanyu is giving a presentation, at the end of the
I
movie.
like your pose here, by
He
the
said,
way. Yeah.
this
It's really
this
fun.
was suggested by my friend Sai only. I mean, Chetan.
Okay.
He suggested ऐसे करो, that kind of thing. But that's all.
Yeah.
So one of my best memory was this memory. You can say that during this shot when we were shooting the last end reaction, where we were giving reaction when he said Sundareshwar said that he can't do this anymore. तो
हाँ.
जब मेरा शॉट चल रहा था, तब साई का भी शॉट चल रहा था, पीछे इतना बिहाइंड कैमरे के पीछे इतना मजाक चल रहा था, we had to control that laugh, because my tears were rolling down, मेरे आंख से आंसू निकलने वाले थे, फिर भी मैं ऐसे if I had blinked that moment, वो आंसू टपक के आ जाता, वो शॉट फिर खराब होता, that kind of, I had to make sure till the last moment, I had to make sure that वो आंसू ना टपके.
Oh wow, must have been fun, no?
No, was fun. It was great fun. The entire set crew, everyone behind the where the makers, everyone was fun to work with.
And also, like, how has the reaction been like from people? Are you looking for any like? Could you tell us about the future project? Like you were earlier talking about a web series. Could you tell us a bit about that, or is it confidential?
Like I can share, like there will be one coming out in Hotstar, and one we are still on talk, which I'm shooting. I'm shooting 2 web series simultaneously right now.
Okay,
so
that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I hope I'm sure next year by before 6 months, before August, I think everything will release. And I'm currently in talk with some projects. Let's see how it goes. I'm like fingers crossed, like I hope we can make it through.
I really wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
That's all.
Like,
I can't share more than that.
yeah, cool. Really.
Uh,
No, we are thankful
thank
for
you, thank
whatever
you.
you're sharing. Thank you so much. And also, like, since you have been doing so much, doing ads and movies, also upcoming web series, and as a fellow
Yes.
Northeaster, so we know people from the Northeast like find it really hard in the entertainment to find jobs in the entertainment industry. Many people who have gone out have witnessed, you know, getting stereotypical roles. जैसे हम पहले बोल रहे थे कि उनको specific कुछ roles ही मिलते हैं जैसे नेपाली or something, not like which are actually which is quite offensive. So and you have also spoken up about it, how having an Oriental face makes it tough to get a job in
Yes, yes.
Bollywood. तो आपका कोई फर्स्ट हैंड एक्सपीरियंस रहा है जैसे जहाँ पे आपके साथ ऐसा हुआ है कि बिकॉज ऑफ योर लुक्स और वेयर यू कम फ्रॉम आपको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिला जो दूसरों को मिला है?
Yes, yes, there have been like ad walls में तो ऐसे ऐसे फिट नॉट फिट फिट नॉट फिट फिट मतलब किया कुछ नहीं, जैसे देख के ही फिट नॉट फिट, नहीं आपका लुक नहीं जाएगा, नहीं आपका लुक नहीं जाएगा। आई मीन दे जस्ट ट्राई, दे गो फॉर इट लाइक दैट, मुंह पे ही बोल देते थे। आई देयर हजारों की लाइन में, तादाद में लाइंस होते थे, सभी आर्टिस्ट आते थे। नॉट जस्ट दैट, नॉट जस्ट फेस, शेप साइज, उसमें भी दे जस्ट यूज्ड टू फिट नॉट फिट बोल के ऐसे निकाल देते थे। ऐसा कई बार हुआ है। मेरे साथ भी कोई एक आके बोलता है, तू इधर में तेरे को काम ज्यादा नहीं मिलेगा पर कर ले ये सब, बट आई वाज लाइक नो, to those people who are watching this from Northeast, and who inspired to be an actor, and come to in the Bollywood, be
Right.
confident of your skill, make your craft strong and better. बोलने वाले बोलते रहेंगे, there might be today I'm getting some characters, but tomorrow they might offer you better characters, because you never know. You never know what the demand is. So be confident, take your time, don't lose hope, patience rakho apna, don't give up so easily. Like you see artists like Nawazuddin sir, Pankaj
Yeah,
Tripathi sir,
absolutely.
उनका
Pankaj
career
Tripathi, yes.
late start, yes, late start हुआ, ये काफी late start हुआ, you have a
Still,
lot
they
of
are one
things
of the
that
best
experience.
actors.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, that's what. So time hai, so don't give up. And yes, agar one thing people often say, if you want to work in Bollywood, one suggestion, I know it might sound rude to some people, but हिंदी को थोड़ा सुधारना पड़ेगा। हिंदी को सीखो, समझो कैसे, क्योंकि telling in my accent is a different thing, telling in English is different, telling in Hindi, to ensure that it's coming from within as an actor is very important. So that's why work on that thing, work on your craft overall, and then once you work, you know that who you are, you believe in yourself in the process, go for it. Don't listen to anyone after that.
And like जब whenever you faced rejection, because बहुत होता है कि actors बहुत audition देते हैं, उनको बहुत failures होने के बाद जाके they get a role, तो हर actor के life में ऐसा होता है। तो आपके साथ जब जब ऐसा हुआ, like
Yes.
how did you get through those times?
It was tough, sometimes ऐसे होता था कि हाँ you're locked, then मैं जब पूछता था अभी आप भेज नहीं रहे हो टाइम डेट, तो बाद में मुझे पता चलता कि नो ये सब नहीं हुआ, नहीं हुआ, किसी और को दे दिया है, कभी कभार ये सब होते रहते हैं, बट देन हाँ it hurts, it hurts, but then the positive side is that for me, with my that Oriental face that I did, I got the opportunity, I gave them, I got locked, I mean means something, वो अंदर का बिजनेस होगा या अंदर का कुछ गेम होगा, that's a different thing that you don't have any control over, that you can't do anything, but at least you know that your talent, your skill, you got that, you got it through that. That's a positive sign, take those positive signs, where that's how I went ahead.
And I'm sorry to cut you in between, but Prakash Godke says
Yes.
he loves your ad with Ranveer Singh. Best wishes. Thank you so much for your comment.
Thank you.
Also,
Thank you.
like I loved your, and thank you Oinam Dipali
Thank you,
for
Dipal.
your comment.
Thank you, Dipal. Okay.
And also, like that was a brilliant advice, and a beautiful message, because we have to keep on going, because ऐसे तो होने ही वाला है अब हमारे साथ बहुत।
हाँ
तो-
होने वाला है, अभी भी होता है
Yeah.
मेरे साथ।
But things must be getting. Don't you think things need to do change? But the northeasterns के साथ, okay, we have an okay, no sorry, as I was saying, northeasterns के साथ जो आप हम लोग बात कर रहे थे वैसे ऐसे stereotypical roles मिलते हैं. Don't you think that needs to change?
Yeah, it needs to change, and it's changing. People are writing. Writers are writing. Casting directors are trying. Right now, see, recently I got a call from a casting director, another casting director. He told that this character was for someone else, from a different, from a different part of region of India. But then they wanted to try me out. You see, this character
wow.
was the character was not written based on, they didn't give me in mind or my kind of face in mind. But the casting director took the guts and took the call and told the creators, try this out, and they made sure that whether I get or not, it doesn't matter. But this attempt, this try, giving me an opportunity to show my talent is what is important. Writers like this, how Vivek Sir Arjvara wrote this story, Meenakshi Sundareshwar, this is the change. These are the changes that we can see in these recent times that have been, even the Cadbury ad that I did recently, the writers they made sure that they portray what happens, with an artist kind of owner, that kind of thing happened. So I'm sure that more and more better roles and better characters will come in. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, and what is one character or one actor that you would want to work with someday in Bollywood or Hollywood, anything? Because we know in these days
my
we see
God.
Bollywood. Even this White Tiger Netflix movie came up, which where as an actor we haven't seen before worked with an A-lister like Priyanka Chopra. So, is there anybody you secretly want to work with someday?
There's so like I want to honestly I want to work with everyone. I want to work with everyone.
Yeah.
Why I say that, why I might be asking too much, but I might be selfish, but no, I want to work with everyone. The reason is that, as I say, when I'm working in this industry, I'm not just representing me, Khuman Nongyai. I'm representing my community, entire Northeast I'm representing, and I want to show them, like, that this, like, we are there. Things can happen, like these stories can be created. So I want to work with everyone. I want to be the voice of Northeast, if being honest.
Wow, that's really nice to hear. I really hope you do. And any particular type of role or movie that you want to work in?
I would prefer action kind of movie, action thriller,
Yeah.
suspense, that kind of thing, or like characters like which has lawyers, doctors, that kind of thing. I want to live characters, those kind of professions that I would never do, but I want to try those out in a movie. That's what I would love to do.
Yeah, because in
Rom-com
this
movie,
one, like
definitely.
rom-com, nice. Like you already, you are an engineer in real life, and you portrayed an engineer in this movie too. So आगे के movies में, like a doctor, lawyer. I hope we get to see you as a doctor or lawyer. Also, like about
Right.
this picture we can see on the screen, like right now. Could you tell us
Yes.
about like what was happening here?
This was from a trip to Dubai. This with Heli Dubai, जो provide करता है ये service. So I'd gone for a personal private trip, to Dubai, for some work. And my friends out there in Dubai, they arranged this thing. They made sure that I had a great time out there. So they booked this helicopter and all for me. We went for a city ride from top and all. These were the pictures from them. It was really, really fun.
Wow, nice. I'll
This
really
was
picture you can. Okay. Is this in Dubai? Yeah. Isn't that Burj Khalifa? If I'm not
yes,
wrong.
yes. It's
Yeah.
Burj Khalifa, and this is from the hotel that I was staying, Jevora Hotel, which is the tallest hotel in the world.
Oh wow, that's brilliant. Also,
Yes.
Kuman, it was you have experience in the acting industry, at least as a starter now, as a fresher. So, what would be your advice? Earlier, you shared that patience होना चाहिए बहुत important है. और क्या ऐसे qualities है जो एक fresher में रहना चाहिए if they want to make it big in Bollywood?
This have humility,
Mm,
humble hona सीखो, and be have this attitude, have an attitude. Having attitude and humble are two things that might not go together. It sounds two opposite things, but it can be worked out. Have the right attitude. If I say, have the right attitude, stay humble. The attitude to work, only to focus on work. I'm very focused kind of person. When I'm into a zone of, when I get into work, I just work. I don't think of
mm,
anything else. Once I get a script, I don't think of anything else in the world. I don't give कौन कहाँ चला गया, कौन मेरे से बात नहीं कर रहा है. मेरे को
uh,
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. That kind of mentality I keep. I say again and again, keep your mentality strong. Build that
mm,
strength out here, because everything that you do is all here. It's all here. So that's what I would suggest. Have that attitude to learn everything. Listen to seniors, listen to experienced people. I know that we often have this generation, like my generation, kind of guys, girls. I mean, they have this thing that,
mm,
we know everything. You don't know, like, to our seniors, you're not from this generation. We know this technology is now. We know everything. There's a saying that people think that information is knowledge, but knowledge is a
mm.
complete different thing. So learn that practical. Learn from seniors. That's all I say. Keep your eyes. Learn, listen. Then you can lead.
Okay, that's wonderful, and that's a wonderful message. And you have become a role model for all so many young people, and I hope they take this message and uh, learn from what you're doing and follow your footsteps. Also, before we sign off, what would be your message to from, like, since you have a little bit of yourself in Manipur, in Assam, and all the people of Northeast, like, what would be your message to all people watching? And also to all people
Uh,
back home.
First of all, to my family and friends who are watching this and who might watch later or who didn't watch, thank you. Still, thank you so much. And to all my fans and all those unknown people who have texted me, who has given me this much love and support, and to entire Northeast who has given me this opportunity, Northeast today. Thank you so much. I'm humbled and very, I feel emotional to that I'm being supported so much, and I need this support in future too, because I'm sure I'll try my best to make sure that I keep you guys being proud of me. And to those who are inspiring to be an actor, work hard, don't give up. I have just achieved 1% of my what I want. Dream big, go crazy, just believe in the process.
Okay,
Thank you
do
so
you
much,
want to
everyone.
say, like, অসমীয়াত কিবা ক'ব নেকি from to for all the people staying in Assam?
চবকে আকৌ মই প্ৰথমত চবকে নমস্কাৰ জনাইছোঁ। কি কয়, চবকে ধন্যবাদ, যোনে মোক ছাপোৰ্ট কৰিছে আৰু ইমান লাভ দিছে মোক। এণ্ড মাই ফ্ৰেণ্ডছ, আপোনাৰ ছাপোৰ্ট আৰু লাভ ইজ ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট এণ্ড ইট মিনছ এ লট টু মি। ফিউচাৰটো আপোনাৰ এই ছাপোৰ্টটো ৰাখিব মোৰ ওপৰত। ধন্যবাদ।
Okay, thank you so much. It was so wonderful talking to you, Khuman, and all the very best for all your future endeavors. I look forward to seeing you on the big screen, and congratulations again on the movie. We are just want to let you know that we are all very proud of you. We are everyone from the Northeast, and will be praying for your future projects. And thank you very much again for attending our today's session. Have a great evening.
Thank you. You too, Deboshri. Thanks to you. Thank you so much for attending me, and thank you all the audiences who have written these comments. Thank you so much. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.
Sure. Me too.
Khuman Nongyai is an actor who recently debuted in the Netflix movie Meenakshi Sundareshwar. There he played a character named Diganta, a friend of the lead actor in the film. Meenakshi Sundareshwar is a 2021 Indian Hindi language romantic comedy film directed by Vivek Soni and produced by Dharmatic Entertainment, and it's a Netflix Originals production. It was released on November 5th, 2021, digitally on Netflix. The film features Bollywood actors Sanya Malhotra, and Abhimanyu Dassani in lead roles. Hailing from Assam's town Silchar, Khuman spent most of his life in Numaligarh. Diganta, portrayed by Khuman, is an Assamese guy who is a friend and a colleague of Sundareshwar, played by Abhimanyu Dassani in the film. Khuman Nongyai has also spoken about how hailing from the northeast and having an oriental face made it tough to get work, but he did not give up and finally landed on this big Netflix project. He believes times are changing, and with the rise of OTT platforms, more people are experimenting and bringing in more diversity in the entertainment industry.